выключишь.
Да, да. Да и что-то с этим чатом, блядь, стрим фризит, пиздец. Уже закрыть, что ли? Он же там летит, 700 сообщений в секунду. Пошло. Что-нибудь открыть попить.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the 𝔾𝕒𝕤, 𝔽𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤.
Что это за музыка?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer
Сидит
Game
чел в
Fest.
костюме Наруто.
Да, где?
Типа в костюме Канохи в первом ряду.
We are in
Ебать, я не
person,
увидел.
and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for
Прям в
you.
центре.
We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in
So
person
good.
with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody. When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1. It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season.
Fortnite!
And yes,
Моя любимая игра.
we do have a very special grand finale
О,
that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now. But let's get right
Блядь,
to
что же
the
там будет?
games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Принц Персия?
А то.
Да ну.
Our kingdom is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the Immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next.
Йоу.
Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Ой, битрейтик. Вот насколько эта песня подходит к такой игре? Мне интересно, как это в тайне смогли удержать.
Times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Не, ну, слушай, выглядит, ну, норм. Нет в Стиме. Ах ты, сука.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024, a brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more
Слушай, не
at
знаю.
Ubisoft
Я
Forward,
навряд ли буду играть.
streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest.
Ну, ты из
Let's
этих, да.
move along to another iconic video game franchise that just
Не true
celebrated
gamer.
30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Давай, давай, геймплей.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since,
Бля,
Ed Boon and the
4
team at
года.
NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Что за музыка? Опять какой-то пердеж, блядь, бубнешь.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us.
Меня завис.
There are other champions, I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento.
It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Кто это, блядь, такой?
Какой-нибудь меч слева.
Нет, ну что с мечами? Нет, Джонни, по-моему, не будут, говорят. Не добавили его. Бля, экстрей вообще не меняется. Уточка такая плавает. А, нет. Джонни Кэш, походу. Или сын его.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
А думал, потом Фаер это вот Скорпион.
Я тоже думал, он молниями управляет.
Не, молния это Райден.
А, это Рэй, точно.
Ну, выглядит как МК-11.
But you're inexperienced.
Даже по графике.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
О, это Джейд была? Что нахуй? И этот, блядь, такой. Это Кейна, они в старых костюмах своих. Из первого МК.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Какая странная музыка. Что это, блядь, вообще за жанр? Дабстеп. Битбокс. Бля, страйкер в старом костюме. И вот после этого он еще один раунд отыграет. Ебать, что-то с фаталити они перемудрили, по-моему. Бля, Сабзиру в старом костюме, охуеть. Ну, окей. Это вот типичный МК. Вот прям не отнять, не добавить. Я не знаю...
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
Не знаю, что все охуели, но...
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Ебать, скукожил от старости.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1. And everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You obviously, you have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a
это Кенши был, я забыл уже за него.
You know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times as you saw in the gameplay, you know. So you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see, that's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, you know, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come into? It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, you know, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of you know, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. So you can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped
in there.
Goro был. So there's a lot of like, kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, you know, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, you know, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of nodding the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known, that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Я не узнал его.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so don't wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so,
Слушай, говорю, что они там говорят.
We could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, you know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Не понял. Сиквел по сути 2?
PoE 2, да, будет.
А так, а PoE 2 нет разве?
Не-не, его только анонсили.
Я просто PoE путаю с Pillars of Eternity. Это тоже PoE, блядь. Я только в Pillars играл. Но PoE это как Diablo прям.
Да.
А, да? Не, ну, круто. Я даже в первую не играл.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Справа.
Что это? А, Street Fighter. Так он же вышел.
I am the advanced artificial intelligence, 𝔾𝕦𝕞𝕞𝕖. Welcome to 𝔾𝕦𝕞𝕞𝕖 Island.
О, этот чел. Какой его зовут? Кваранг, что ли? Подожди, чего? Я ничего не понял. Почему ты так запраймил?
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
Нет, что?
There's nothing more powerful than imagination.
Это...
The fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Alan Wake, что ли? Это... Блять, я думал, это... Маскарад. Ой, что-то упало, блядь.
That's right, Nicolas Cage.
Место завис.
Is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but
Да.
I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
А ты смотрел невыносимость какого-то там таланта фильма?
Nick, I gotta say,
Бля,
welcome to the
угарный.
video game
Глянь.
world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Ну, с ним, в смысле.
Finally, finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected.
И Мэнди еще посмотри, с ним вообще разрыв ебало.
I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said, all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice. So that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before. I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games. So
Mortal Kombat его.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in.
Неловкое рукопожатие.
For all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Блять. Будет угарно.
Там еще эти анимации дурацкие в этом ДБД. Сбежали. Ебать, вот это стоило 10 минут сдержать.
Да.
Растягивает Джефф.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done
Да, именно по
adaptations.
книгам,
And later
да.
this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Он в фильме по Вахе должен сняться. Погоди, это Йеннифер?
Да. Индианка.
Ясно. Ну хоть Цири.
Из сериала.
А какой сезон? 8 уже, блядь?
3, по-моему.
А.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue. But it'll certainly help him keep
А ты смотрел?
him alive.
Только первый.
Ну как?
Ну, смотреть можно на самом деле.
Abandoned Ciri.
Но паст, конечно, подкачивает.
Neutrality has consequences.
Особенно Йеннифер.
А ты в третьего-то играл?
Да, немного.
Угу.
You're right.
Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Ну фанаты говорят, что это прям больше по игре, намного больше по игре, чем по книгам.
Everything that's happening.
Мне вот пока руки не дошли.
And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
Уяси.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
Бля, вот это звуки.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please, don't hurt me. And then wow.
А, это Лютик, что ли, блядь?
Ага.
Just like a
Я
Из него
читал.
сделали,
load of
кстати,
fangs all up in your business.
Женщина?
ну, можно и так сказать.
Ну я понял.
Не для стрима, понял?
Ага. Не, ну, что тут удивляться? Так, это что? О, ой-ой-ой. А, это Witch... Блядь, она выйдет когда-нибудь вообще, эта игра? Как же она... Блядь, с головы. Witch что-то там вообще. Да-да-да, это она. Сука, забыл как это. Выглядит круто. Ебать, я про нее лет 6, наверное, может, не за ней слежу. И она все собирается и собирается с каждым годом выходить, а потом такие, нет, еще на годик отложим. Если ее так долго откладывают, чтобы допилить, я не знаю, блядь, какой там оптимизированный проект должен быть. Witchfire, ну конечно.
Это как Dead Island 2.
Ну, да. Не, ну Dead Island подольше. Он в Steam появился. Doom? Witchfire. А, это для VR. А, Witchfire будет, блядь, в EGS. Не круто. Неужели это... Что это, блядь? Killzone? А. Подожди, Killzone? Нет. Они не вернут Killzone, я не верю.
Не думаю.
А, Crossfire. Бля, там же его показывали. Точно. На конфе Sony. Я забыл уже. А вот бы еще резистанс они вернули, ебать. Вот для тебя монитор покажут. 0,03 миллисекунды, вот это, бля. OLED, вот, бери. Быстрее.
Если только стоить будет, пиздец.
Ну да.
Сколько, 200 тысяч рублей?
Ну, не знаю. Может, даже побольше. Это что? 𝕊𝕤𝕞𝕞 2. Ну, такое, не очень интересно сейчас. Я в первую поиграл часа 2. Вообще надоело. Интересно.
No turning back after this. You sure?
Ну, такое ощущение, что они ничего не поменяли. Не добавили. Ну, хотя локации вроде поживее стали. Мне какой-то дроп дали на Твиче. Для Warframe.
Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2,
Опа!
world premiere of the new season of
Покажет
Fortnite,
сейчас.
Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Что? Блять, Соник? Блять, Соник? Только что игра выходила про Соника. Которая провалилась. Окей, это ремейк самой первой игры, да?
Никогда не понимал всего прикола игры.
Я тоже, я не умею прям в него играть. Я не знаю, как там можно... Блять, там столько раз ты будешь...
Насколько повлиять ты можешь на этот бег?
Не, ну... Слушай, я вот когда играю, я прям сразу либо куда-нибудь промахиваюсь, либо что-нибудь пробегаю мимо, то надо возвращаться и заново, и я прям... Не знаю, как это проходить с первого раза. Тем более там нужно же все собирать, эти монеты. Ну да, прям первая часть про Соника. Не, ну у Соника фанатов дохуя, так что, я думаю, все всем довольны. Steam. Соник Суперстар.
И такие, о.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Окей.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running
О, это
across the map
Z, вот это вот? Или что это?
Team Trailblazer
Или это Astral Chain 2?
Mission 1 accomplished.
Что? Давай.
I can't wait.
А, или это который показывали вот этот Tower, что-то там. Ой-ой-ой.
Starting. Great! Let me get warmed up. Strike first! Need a hand? My pleasure!
Need a hand.
Let's see some sparks fly!
Never mind, I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a bite.
А, это... Вот он как.
Extra speed, too slow.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of
О,
P
Lies of
is a
P.
Soulsborne-like game from the team
Это
at
мы
Neoverse,
играем.
which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC
Там
this
про
year.
нее дату
Well, if
выпуска
you're wondering
спалили.
exactly
А
when,
она
we have
говорили
news to share
еще
with
зимой,
release
что она в
with
августе
this
выходит.
brand new trailer.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Geppetto's Puppet.
Так. Ой-ой, там. Слушай, ебать. Визуально классно. Ебаные клоуны. Ой, ясно. Блин, выглядит, ебать. Это Bioshock Infinite, таким, как он должен был быть. Сентябрь... А, перенесли на месяц? Демо. Опа, это мы идем. И качаем прямо сейчас.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Ага. Чё там чего сказал? Не слышал?
Ой, не расслышал.
Unreal что-то там.
Unreal Engine 5.
Не-не-не. Вот кто-то из зала что-то крикнул. Типа Unreal Sucks или что-то типа.
Понял.
А это, наверное... А, нет.
Да нет. Borderlands?
Подожди, это Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, блядь.
От создателей.
Да тут это чё фиолетовый из Dragon Ball? Вот это. Я прям уверен, что он оттуда. Либо очень-очень похож.
Бля, что вспомнилось, как мы в борде этого дракона убивали.
Дракон?
Полчаса, блядь, финального.
На, славы с этой ёбаной. Да, Драгонбол. Прикольно. А уже... просто Сэндленд. Ладно, завалил ебало. Сейчас добавим.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from 𝔾𝕤𝕞𝕞𝕖 and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals.
Кстати, Day of the Devs после Summer Game Fest будет. 12 до часу.
Later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Ага. Опа, Deus Ex Stray. О, Outer Wilds. И есть игры, я забыл, как называются. Ну это просто тизер, хорошо. Бля, Deus Ex Stray? Да ладно. Напурно Интерактив, у них свое шоу. Охуеть.
What was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power and put down this threat once and for all.
Ого. Ну тут прикольно. Ебать, если это бесшовно будет реализовано, выглядит круто. Throne and Liberty. Техтест. В Стиме есть. Опа.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now. But on June 19th,
кстати, да.
Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Ну, извините.
На один вес. Блин, ну ты к ним не относишься.
Ну, да. Спасибо.
Я тоже. Мы в качалку ходим.
Ну да, есть такое. Спасать немножко. О нет. Уронили парня.
Это как приколы, блядь, типа. Воин такой, бля, я типа опять заставляют воевать, умирает, потом некро его призывает, блядь.
Ну это типично, да. Типичная проблема, когда твой мастер некромант. А это что вообще?
ММО какая-то.
Ой. Было бы прикольно, когда, если бы викинги, которые типа в бой рвутся, чтобы умереть, потом их воскрешают и такие, бля, наконец-то! Еще раз можно умереть в бою.
И которые берсерки, да?
Ну типа. Но вообще берсерков не существовало. Но в фильмах, блядь, их суют пиздец. Не, ну чё, слушай, прикольно. Как напоминает смесь этого For Honor и какого-то Баннерлорда. О, вот эта игра очень прикольная. Она очень смешная. Она никак не выйдет тоже.
Блядь, да. Я видел, как в нее играют, сам не играл.
Ну там нужно типа 8-ром играть, знаешь, чтобы смешно было.
Там типа основная механика — это хвататься друг за друга, да?
Да, такая еще есть игра, до этого выходила. Там, ей уже лет, не знаю, ну года 3 точно. Я не помню, как она называлась. Human Fall Flat есть, и вот еще одна. Гангбист. Точно такая же. Бля, ну они очень смешные. Ну там, я говорю, надо... Ну, минимум вчетвером.
Summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light to stay human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and more volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an even season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them,
да.
get your butt barbed wired.
Тем более, зачем мне Dying Light, когда есть Dead Island 2? Вот это мое. И она зависла!
Зависла мне тоже.
О. Вот он.
Краш Бандикут.
Бля, ну выглядит как говно ебаное, но я поиграю, потому что краш. Сделали бы просто ремейк Краш Баша, блядь. Нет, мы сейчас заебашим вот сарапчину сюда. Эффектов, бля, чтобы забили. Молодежно. А это что? GeForce Now.
Samsung какая-то.
Нет, еще... Это облачная...
Это от Samsung, да, не? Хотя нет, Game Pass показывает.
Да там все подряд показывают. Samsung Gaming Hub. Ладно. Их же так мало. Тех, где Gaming Hub.
Сложно выбрать уже. И все все равно сидят.
Чё?
И все все равно в Steam сидят.
Да. Подожди, он сказал Cortex? Что там про Краша?
Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Опа, вот он, гений. Как же он хорош, идет довольный, сейчас будет рассказывать игру, показывать игру.
Looking dapper as always.
Макс Пейн.
Да.
Well, we are so
Они
excited
ремейк первых двух
because
Макс
when you
Пейнов
announced,
делают, блядь.
Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time.
Первая игра, которую я в
coming for
ЕГС
fans
куплю, это
and
Alan
for
Wake
you.
2, блядь.
13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes. Yeah. Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split
Нет, отвисни.
between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare.
Ой, я не скажу, сколько ему лет. 47, что ли?
Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with
Бля, в Bright Falls вернемся, ебай.
Alex Casey.
Okay.
Кейси, там будет Кейси.
So how, and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's, you know, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original.
Ну вот это зря.
This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural.
Хочет, чтобы все прошли, да?
Ну вообще.
Very quickly, she has to learn to survive.
Sure.
And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this.
20 часов сюжетки, я буду доволен.
You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
Так посмотрел. Early. Имейте в виду. Мы будем проваливаться по текстуре.
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay.
Я вообще не вижу смысла играть во вторую часть, если ты не играл в первую. Почему они не связали это? Как-то неправильно. Там сюжет ты охуеешь, блядь. И концовка прям, я вообще не ожидал, когда первый раз добрался до нее. Бля, ну движок у них заебатый, ебать. Я в Control столько скриншотов наделал, пиздец. Кстати, пора бы уже про Control 2 рассказывать.
Пора бы уже пройти.
Ну, блядь, я не знаю, что ты в первый до сих пор не понял. Ебать, это просто piece of cake. Resident.
Какая там еще игра была помимо контрола, которую ты мне все хотел, чтобы я прошел?
Ну, Prey офигенский.
А, Prey, да.
Это прям две... Ну, Control, ладно, но Prey очень недооценен.
Так где вот эти вот...
Мимики.
Скребущиеся мимики, да.
Ой-ой-ой. ППС. Ага, ну по классике. Все, пока по классике.
Сразу в голову она не могла ему выстрелить?
Она постреляла ему в голову вначале. Он такой, нет. Блять, ну что такое? У тебя тоже, да?
Не, нормально.
А, да?
Это ты, видимо, на скачку поставил?
Не, я все удалил. Я на скачке не ставлю.
Бля, у тебя так хорошо получилось. Ты как будто, бля, пресет включил.
Надо записать. Тихо-тихо, у нас геймплей. Ой-ой-ой. Двустволочек, обрезик. Бля, ну, Лейк умеет писать страшные истории. Нарратив у него прям... Мое почтение. Я думаю, это будет страшно. Я очень хочу, чтобы это было страшно. Все, нет, Лейк, за что? 3 минуты.
Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story.
Блин, как же я жду, сука.
There's something I'm forgetting.
А потом в Стиме надо будет еще купить ее.
Something's not right.
Октябрь будет жирный пиздец. А если еще и Silent Hill 2 в этом году будет? Бля.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Space Marine коопный будет?
Посмотря какой. Их же там, по-моему, 2 части. Типа вторая и какая-то еще. Или я напиздел? А он сказал кооп геймплей или что?
Да.
Да? Вторая часть? Ну это вторая часть. Ой, сори. Да вроде нет. Надо первый перед второй пройти.
Вот, видишь, до 3 игроков.
Бля, да ладно. Слушай, ну прикольно. Мы можем втроем, кстати, в него поиграть. У меня есть кореш, который понятеет на него. С которым мы в пиратов поиграем. Он прям такой, бля. Я такой думаю, прикольно. А я вообще не говорю, что она коопная, что за хуйня? Зима. Ой-ой-ой, вот это статуэтка, ебать. Так. Пиксель, что? Ага.
Реймон, блядь. Музыкальный уровень.
Что-то я такое видел. Что-то там Guts, Brave Guts, может, вторая часть. Ага. Походу, да. А, ой, нет. Рейнкс, или как там, Рейнкс 2.
Да, ваша милость, или как там?
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story,
Carpenter?
and looks like
Что
a
это?
lot of fun. Check this out.
Что это? Подожди, Focus Home, это... Как его, блядь, про зомби?
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Бля, с головы вылетело название.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Чё-то не попил. А, ебать. Токсик команда. Что?
Я что-то группу вспоминал.
Ой, я не помню.
Бон Джови.
А, да?
Да, да.
Не узнал. Богато? Да чё, ни одной игры в Steam-то нет, ёбаный рот.
Бля, вот это FPS пиздец там будет.
Не, ну слушай, мы же играли в этот World Z, там все нормально было.
Да, да, но там вроде оптимизировано более-менее. Тут даже стрим
Не,
слагал.
тут Saber и Focus Entertainment, у них очень хорошие оптимизированные игры выходят. Я теперь подумал, что это арма, блядь, новая.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saber.
Бля,
Toxic
прикольно.
Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings
Ну,
the
зомби класс.
long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Вот.
And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Mm-hmm.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them.
Чего?
Такой доспех ходящий.
Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. They can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Mm-hmm.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Все, наверное, геймплей ждали.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5.
Опять брызги от воды
To tell us
16
more is
пикселей.
Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know
что
you
все
guys are
расхейтили
deep
эту
in
воду?
development. First of all,
Да это
looks like
пиздец.
you have some
Да мы же смотрели, ты
fancy
чё?
art behind
Я
us.
вообще на конфет сказал, думаю, блядь, где вообще волны?
Here it is. I mean,
Да там интерфейс меня
has
больше
two on the
смутил.
box for a
Это
reason
просто ужас
because
какой-то.
this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely, Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this, experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there. I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of. We obviously Craven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event.
когда
So
что-нибудь
tell us
от
a bit
PlayStation
about
Studios
him and how he's
покажут?
acted in it.
Craven's very different from any
А,
character.
на конфе с Sony.
He's not
На
powered
конфе
by
Xbox.
magic or tech.
Ну,
He's
ебаный
just
рот.
the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest
Нью-Йорк.
hunt.
О, а что за место
Than
такое?
all of the Marvel characters that live
В
in
играх не
New York
видел
City.
Нью-Йорк
So
никогда.
Peter,
Это, наверное,
Miles,
красиво что-то.
and others, he's on the hunt.
And others. ...
Ебать, копье.
Yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story.
А там же игру
as we saw
по
in the
Веному какую-то
gameplay.
делают вроде.
Oh, there you go. Good reaction to the art.
Еще
I don't
поэтому
know how much you're going to tell us about Venom.
Вульверину. Вот я по Вульверину жду. Мне прикольный персонаж, мне нравится.
What's the
Я бы
origin
прям
of
такой,
Eddie
что...
Brock Venom?
вот,
Or?
It is
Рэмбо.
not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Это не Эдди Брок.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something
Yes.
you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
А Эдди с Питером
All those
друзья,
things you
насколько
love
я
about the
помню.
character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Веном — это
Okay.
Мэри Джейн, нахуй.
Now, obviously, the symbiote is
Жестко.
a big part of the
Накачалось.
gameplay, and one of the things I think we
Скриньте.
were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the
Блин,
acrobatic improviser.
такая
him and
странная
Miles,
текстура
but
костюма.
you can tell
Мазут
there's a
какой-то.
lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay, it's what
Бля,
happens in the
интерфейс,
story.
я не могу, бля.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Назад
You
в
saw some
эпоху
of that,
PlayStation
and
3.
There's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
Yeah,
city.
I mean, the city
там
is
все
pretty much
районы
doubled
будут,
in
нихуя
size.
себе.
So it's Manhattan,
Имеешь
Queens,
в виду вот этот
Brooklyn, and then
ХП-бар
being
под
able to use the
углом?
web wings to traverse.
Да я тебе
assets
говорю,
way faster
и
than they were
цветовая
before,
гамма, вот эти вот все
is
какие-то
really
олиповатые, блядь,
Hugely
заострения
ambitious game you guys have been
какие-то,
building
формы.
over the
да,
past few years.
третья плойка
We
прям.
saw
Я
at
тебе
the
говорю.
PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
А что конкретно? А, Венома покажет, наверное. Геймплей за Венома? А, да.
Только дату показывает.
Пиздец, чел. А словами нельзя было это сказать.
Нельзя было, да.
Ну как художники, блядь, старались, рисовали анимации.
Рисовали, да.
Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in
Пока,
October.
говорит, да, давай.
We got our date. All right.
Ну пока сразу.
Now let's take a look
следующий
at
раз словами
Palworld, a
скажи.
modular open-world survival
Время
crafting
отнимает.
game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called PAL, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then
Что?
we're going to look at the Land of the Morning
с
Light, a
оружием.
new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty.
Как
and
они
some
совместили
bosses, too.
покемоны, оружие и этот Black Desert? А, все, вопросов нет. Подожди, так это настоящие покемоны? Или это... Подожди, так это настоящие покемоны? Я просто в них не особо шарю.
Ну, коллаба какая-то.
Ну, походу-то они есть. Ну, я Пикачу мы видели, походу, только что. Или кто там, Райчу как. Мне нравился этот, блядь, который голова постоянно болела. Псайдак, что ли? Он такой, блядь, не хочу ничего, я спать нахуй. А когда его агришь, типа, он потом взрывается, блядь, не знаю, всю галактику взрывает с собой вместе. Вообще дигимоны, короче, были. Change my mind.
Китайская провинция.
По-моему, ее показывали уже. Хотя, блядь, их столько сейчас. Не утри, пожалуйста, не утри.
Не-не, эту показывали, это
да,
другая.
Блин.
По-моему, показывали.
Ну я вот что-то не припоминаю.
Они пиздец похожие все.
Да, их сейчас стало пиздец.
Это БДО.
Блять, так что? Это Black Desert? Оно так выглядит? Нихуя не понял.
Это был «Властелин колец»?
Не знаю. Может, просто ДНДшка?
Да, хоббитсы и Middle-earth, Средиземье. Да, «Властелин колец».
Ну, одну игру по «Властелин колец» мы уже видели.
Говорят, засрали пиздец. Про Голума. Это полная хуйня.
Ну, я посмотрел на геймплей, блядь, на стримеров, которые, блядь, которые просто не понимают, что им делать, не понимают, почему они умирают, не понимают, что они вообще делать надо. Я так думаю, блядь, как плохо.
Блин, если будет про коопных домов, можно будет поиграть.
Ну, и просто такие игры обычно делают, что там минимум 4 человека должно играть.
Ну да, согласен.
Море. А что такое море? Я не помню. О, твой моник покажу. Будущий.
Неизвестно.
Ага. Odyssey OLED G9. 250 баксов преордер.
Что-то дешево.
Ну, по идее 10%.
Я понял.
Ебать.
2500, да, уже.
Да.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Чужие, наверное. А, нет. Это Final Fantasy. Сема? Сефирот. Да. Семерка, ебать. Да. Не, ну чё, прикольно. Моя любимая финалка на мобилках. Блин, так странно, они стиль взяли из ремейка седьмой финалки, а вот геймплей оставили из оригинала. $240 онлайна на стриме. Странно, думаю, будет больше.
Когда посмотрел много аниме и понимаешь уже без перевода.
Ну да, есть такой, кстати. Pre-registration. Чё вы выдумываете, бля, сквыры?
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final
Pre-registration на бета-тест
Today,
альфа.
during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back.
Мобилка.
You can get a
А что
free
это такое? Что это? Что
burrito
это?
when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a
Бесплатное
Final
буррито,
Fantasy
блядь.
16 prize pack.
Слушай, тако я в
Stay
Taco
in your
Bell
game.
очень крутые такосы.
Yep, we got you.
Не
All
знаю.
right. Now here's a look at a game we
Уже
debuted
вкусик такое.
at TGA.
Бля, у меня скоро
Managers
точно такое
Ghosts of
будет,
New
сука.
Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
О.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Don't not. Life is Strange 3.
We are banishers.
А, так это... Как это?
End suffering for those who live.
Да, я не помню.
We bring closure.
Expansion. Или что-то типа... А, не.
Back red.
Не знаю вообще, что
I
это.
want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
А, мы видели этот трейлер на Game Awards. Там прям 10 секунд показали катсцену.
We face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you.
Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Ну, что-то такое. Ни о чем геймплей. Ну ладно. Якуза. Новая Якуза. И Шин 2 сейчас.
警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か？
Ты играл в Якузу?
お待たせしてしまった。
Бля, если хочешь от души поугарать, я прям всячески советую. В любую, блядь. Их там сейчас столько. Это как раз очень хорошая заглушка, когда ни во что не хочешь сыграть, просто запускаешь Якузу. Там идешь общаться с сексом по телефону, блядь, идешь играть в бильярд, в караоке попеть, собирать жестяные банки, покататься на заднем колесе на велике, там чё, блядь, только нет. Очень угарная хуйня. Это новая часть, походу, ебать. Каждый год клепать, я уже не успеваю. Ну что это? Ишин 2, да? Гайден. 𝕊𝕤𝕞𝕞𝕖. Что, блядь, новая часть просто. На нахуй. Еще на 200 часов играть, а? Как тебе, блядь? Вот так вот. Пиздец.
Японцы умеют.
Да ебать. Я тебе говорю. Это просто очень угарная игра. О, так это же про этого. Кто на Сабнавтике на этой плавал? В шапке в этой, блядь, забыл.
Немо.
А?
Немо, наверное.
Немо? Нет,
Или нет?
чел этот, блядь, как же, Жандам.
Жак Кусто?
Да. Он же в этой шапке красной дурацкой.
3 years, 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Is someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No.
Are you there?
Under the Waves, хорошо. Прикольно. Я поиграю, наверное, даже.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look
можно для обычной Call of Duty, блядь, контента, а не для Warzone? Что-нибудь, блядь. Хоть карту, ну.
In an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Йоу.
Йоу.
Ага, е, е. Блять, надо... Как дальше подпевать?
This real shit?
Yeah, they see me ruling, they hating. Дискриминация рэперов, ты говоришь. Это вообще рэп? Что это за жанр? Эх, а мог бы быть такой вот Battlefield. Прикольно.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. To celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced in 911 in some point at a game. Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Стоп, это Xbox в виде... Нет. Я что-то все прослушал, о чем говорю. Это новая игра про Porsche какая-то?
Ну, не знаю, но вот это гонка 24 часа Лимана.
А, это Лиман?
А что? Да. А что за игра, не знаю.
И сейчас новый Xbox в раскраске... Блядь, да вы чё? Я пошутил, нахуй. Я думал, это игра про Porsche. Чё, блядь?
The Porsche Xbox
Бля, ты видел? Xbox в стилистике этого Diablo 4. Ну, слушай, геймпад? Не, говно какое-то. Мне геймпад в раскраске Starfield'а понравился. Очень классно сделан. Там еще курки и пол прозрачные такие.
There's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fate Farm.
Ладно.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Ну, вот эти игры, они, конечно, пиздец популярные.
Да, я тоже позвал.
Да, тем более она на свече выходила.
Даже мне сходилось поиграть.
Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
Карточная игра по
Man,
Марвел.
you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there,
Best
right?
Mobile Game. А что-то я про нее первый раз слышу.
We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, I love the enthusiasm, Ben. That's what I got. That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes...
Yes.
Sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Ой, извините. Блядь, а когда... Не понимаю...
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
𝕊𝕤𝕞𝕞𝕖. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power, and let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad, and it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being me.
Ну, какие-то шутки для тех, кто играет в карты ведь.
Ну, это, походу, какой-то популярный стример или что?
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Ладно.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind.
Хоть в локас, между.
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
This world needs champions.
Ура! О, курточка. Батя, ты видел, что там, да? На форочку засунули в Unreal 5.2.2.1. А там графен. Да. Во! Это мы умеем уже там работать, это мы что-нибудь запилим. Я на самом деле даже немножко жалею, что я столько этих сезонов форточки пропустил. Ну так, a little bit.
What did you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle
Стоп, это Fortnite все еще?
value to Scavex.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4. Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by.
We are the war. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Ого. Это
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's @𝔾𝕒𝕞𝕞𝕖 here. Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th.
Блин, а у меня нет
We're
сверчка.
really excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
Ты сказал Twisted Metal, ебать. Когда она активна. Sweet Tooth.
Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch.
Лучше бы новый Twisted Metal сделали.
Your car now, do you?
Look, clown, I don't need four wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go?
Da-da-da-da.
Baby, let your booty go.
Da-da-da-da.
Girl, you want to show?
Da-da-da-da.
The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
There's a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Пикок. Что? Не, ну... Первый эпизод-то я посмотрел.
Of duplicating oneself in order to multitask. This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of 𝔾𝕦𝕞𝕞𝕖, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Hack and slash тактик. Это как вообще?
Goddess of time. Receive my light, 𝔾𝕦𝕞𝕞𝕖. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again.
Ну как Хейдис. А, нет.
That's another me. I look good. I rewind.
Не обманули, ты правда hack and slash тактику.
You're coming with me.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons. Onwards. I can feel
Ну,
that
музыка
they're
точно как в Хейдис.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with
Магический шутер
magic.
какой.
It also
Ты
has
чё за
a
чел?
great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you
Вышел
with
раньше
us.
времени.
Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes.
Хуя у него говнодавы
He
какие.
kind of comes from nothing. He's I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Ever War. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around.
Вот это да. Бля, уже шоу-то заканчивается. 15 минут осталось.
Brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox.
Слушай, это походу последняя игра, которая перед чем-то жестким будет.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Visual quality depends on your system, да.
What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Не, я не ангажирован, но мне кажется, исходя из моего опыта эмпирического, по-моему, ну не выстрелит это что. Ну как-то. Ага. Да тут пока. Я говорю, осталось до конца.
Это все еще.
Да, Immortals. До конца шоу осталось 20 минут. И походу сейчас вот следующая игра как последняя будет. И потом что-то жирное должны показать. Блин, как-то быстро прошло. И не особо много крутого чего показали.
Чего-то, да. Ну, скорее всего, эти студии для себя припасли. Для своих.
Ну, вообще да. На Devolver.
Ну, типа Sony, да, или Devolver.
Еще, ну вот Xbox остается. Там, блядь, должны нормально.
А Xbox это FIFA снова, блядь, покажет?
Не. FIFA показывают на EA. У EA нет в этом году шоу. Ubisoft, кстати, в понедельник. Не, ну выглядит пойдет, но вот именно шутерную механику вот в таких играх нужно делать, типа, блять, увлекательную, интересную какую-нибудь. Потому что, ну вот, что-то я смотрю и... Но я вот не хочу пока в это играть. Одно дело стреляешь из оружия, другое дело вот магии. Это нужно делать вот такие игры, как... Блять, мне звук отвалился, походу. Такие игры нужно делать, как Diablo от первого лица.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all three colors of magic.
Блин, вот интересно, типа вот насколько эта игра продастся, сколько игроков в нее будут играть, окупится ли она или нет.
Ну я говорю, не хочется руинить заранее игру, но типа без ангажирования никакого. Типа я, исходя из эмпирического какого-то опыта, я думаю, что это будет, ну, не будет ляма, мне кажется, за первый, такого, викинг, как это называется, за первый полгода. Я думаю, будет, ну, такое, типа, поиграют, посмотрят, типа, ну, ладно. Уже показывают?
Не, он сказал трейлер, сейчас покажут.
Сейчас опять будет что-то разрушаться, блядь. Кибертрон. О, разрушение. Бля, мне с каждым разом все больше и больше хочется поиграть.
Кибертрон, это же черепашки ниндзя.
Да, нихуя себе. Германия с ними заколлаб... С кем Fortnite не коллабился еще вообще в мире? С Путиным есть коллаба? Ой. Как, блядь. Велоцираптор? Да. Вот настоящая метавселенная, блядь, а не ваши вот эти цукерберговские, блядь. Не пойми что. Да чё у меня звук-то отваливается? Ёбаный все. Индиана Джонс какая-то. А, трансформеры, блядь.
Да?
Охуеть. Да, по-моему, сейчас спрос на мехи немножко упал. Надо было ему раньше, надо думать. Ох, ебать. А раньше... Гаррис Мосс заменял место Fortnite.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand
Да,
finale.
бля, хуета.
And it is a deep honor for me to present
Так,
this
ну не,
game.
подожди.
What you're about to see is a
Ну
world
сейчас
premiere
какой-то
trailer
жир
that
будет,
gives us
нахуй.
a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again.
Что?
This game comes from a
Half-Life?
studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
У меня звук пропал. Что это? Что? Я не понимаю. Киберпанк? Нет. Бля, вот эти шлемы знак. А, это финалка? Это продолжение финалки, нахуй.
Just look at it all. It's so green.
И это он оставил на финал?
Everything we've done to
Что
it.
в чате пишут?
It's still going strong.
Понял.
It may look that way, but in
Можно было не
reality,
заглядывать.
it's barely hanging on.
А что там?
Резидент Слипер.
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing
Все
these
спят.
past 5 years? Where's he
А, все
been?
спят?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud
Блин,
was
ну
never
вторую
in
часть
Niflheim 5 years ago.
ремейка с 7-й финалки. Ебать. Сколько лет уже ждем? 3?
It is the very essence of our star.
Я первый еще не прошел.
Coursing through its planetary veins.
Нет, еще 15 минут, это не конец. Это most anticipated RPG, я думаю, блядь, что это нахуй?
Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what.
Ой.
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
А, его же куда-то засосало, точно. Он же в другом мире.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, 𝕊𝕤𝕞𝕐.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Уф, тифочка. Вот она. Бля, ну это надо пересматривать эти все трейлеры. Пикселит, я ебал.
They say she's a monster. That she can
Sephiroth?
peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Вроде, а как? А, нет, это спойлер, ладно.
My dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Part 2, да? А, реверс, окей. На 2 дисках. Блять, как давно я не видел эту приписку, нахуй.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. 𝕊𝕤𝕞𝕐, thank you so much. All right. That's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from 𝔾𝕤𝕞𝕞 and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Это все-таки финал? 15 минут еще, Джефф. 10. Показывай Half-Life 3. Да, козел. Ну, очень прям жидко. Бля, ну слушай.
А что нового показали?
Ну вот. Ну, большинство новинок в инди.
Ну, некоторые челы предрекали, типа, DLC покажут к этому, как его...
Киберпанк?
Куда показали 10 секунд геймплея Alan Wake'а.
Да, с Алана обидно. Слушай, я даже вспомнить не могу. Аниме-игр, штуки 3 показали, покемоны где-то были, Fortnite. Ну вообще прям... Чё-то... Очень жидко. Надо сейчас новости посмотреть, добавлять всего. Музыка даже закончилась. Ну, Джефф, ты бы хоть продлил. Продлил
Mortal Kombat, да.
А, МК. Да. Точно, принц Персии. Что? Ну ладно.